So we welcome all of you for this course in Bhagavad Gita. It's a 6 months course. So before we start, jump into the course, and before we tell you the details about the course, let us start with the prayers. Yeah? All the old kids know these prayers, but the new kids, don't worry, we will teach you everything. We'll teach you prayers and everything. Okay, over a period of time, we'll cover everything. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मेलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदन्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश श्रीरूपं सागरजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश नमः। ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णापृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्या नाम्ने गौरतुषे नमः। पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्त्यावतारं भक्त्याख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते। जयतं शरतो पांगोर्मम मंद मतिर्गति मत्सर्वस्य पदं भोजौ राधा मदन मोहनम्। दिव्याद् वृन्दारण्य कल्पद्रुमादा श्रीमद् रत्नाकरा सिंहासनास्तौ श्रीमद् राधा शील गोविंदा देवो पृष्ठालिभि सेवा मनोस्मरामि। श्रीमद् रसारसारम्भी वांशी वटतटस्थिता कर्शन वेणु स्वानिर्गोपी गोपीनाथाय श्रीस्तुनः। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानो सुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधार शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम रामा हरे हरे। जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। निदाय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। So we start with the 6 month certificate course on Bhagavad Gita, especially for children. So you're so fortunate. You're so wonderful. It is such a nice thing that at this young age you all have shown interest to learn Bhagavad Gita. मतलब लोग बुढ़ापे में भी भगवत गीता नहीं सीखते, यंग एज में भी नहीं सीखते, and you small little kids, just below 15 years, and you have so very fortunate at this age because of Srila Prabhupada, you are getting a chance to learn Bhagavad Gita. So how the curriculum will be, I'll brief you about the curriculum. So we will start, we will cover, please don't annotate the screen because that disturbs me a lot. Yeah. So we will cover all the 18 chapters of Bhagavad Gita. So one by one, chapter 1 to chapter 18, we will cover all the chapters of Bhagavad Gita. We'll cover all the important shlokas in the Bhagavad Gita so that you will get a very good flavor of the, what Krishna is trying to tell in Bhagavad Gita. Then we will not only cover the teachings of Bhagavad Gita, but along with that, we will also cover shlokas. Yeah, so shlokas, it will not be like, we just learn the shlokas like parrots. No, we are going to learn the shlokas along with its meaning. Yeah. So my plan is, Krishna willing, let's see how it goes. But my plan is that in this 6 months, we will try to be very comfortable with 108 shlokas. Yeah. So every 2 months, we will try to cover 35 shlokas. Yeah. And the 38 shlokas, something like that. So basically, in this 6 months, we will try, Krishna willing, to cover 108 shlokas during this period. Now, what generally we do is to encourage the children to learn more shlokas or to be more familiarized with the shlokas, we do have competitions. We organize competitions. Now, these competitions are not that, okay, or, to have very competitive spirit. This competition is mainly to encourage you to learn many shlokas. Okay, as many as shlokas you can learn, you should learn. Because then, अच्छा उसने इतना किया है तो मैं तो कर ही सकता हूँ, मुझे भी करना है. Because in competition we do give prizes. Okay, so the competition also comes with prizes. So you get goodies at the end of the competition for those who have, whose performance has been good. Yeah, so that is also there. So competitions will keep, and don't worry. Initially, you will find shlokas कि बाप रे ये तो learn ही नहीं हो रहा है, कितना difficult है. But it is just a matter of getting started. Trust me. In a month's time or 2 months' time, you'll be comfortable learning the shlokas, reading the shlokas also. Yeah, and also along with its meaning. So our focus will be not only on the shlokas, but mainly on the meaning of the shlokas, because we do not want to be like parrots and okay, हाँ इसको देखो 200 श्लोका आता है भगवद गीता का, 300 श्लोका आता है भगवद गीता का, लेकिन अगर उसका मीनिंग ही पता नहीं है तो वो श्लोका लर्न करके कुछ भी फायदा नहीं है. Okay, so we are going to learn the shlokas along with the meaning, and so that on situation specific which shloka is applicable, immediately it should strike our mind. अच्छा गुस्से के लिए कौन सा श्लोका है, माइंड के लिए कौन सा श्लोका है, या so confusion के लिए कौन सा श्लोका है, misery के लिए कौन सा श्लोका है. So immediately we should be able to relate, and that is how we will take the shlokas also. Okay, then yeah, we will have quiz after at the end of each session. So if you are attentive in the class, then you will be able to, quiz will be cakewalk. Any which ways, quizzes are simple, but please try to be attentive in the class. And that is why we insist your camera should be on all the time. I mean, some kids, they are lazy and then, they switch off their cameras and God knows what they are doing in the background. But I would humble request to all the parents to ensure that your child keeps the camera on so that everyone is, child is attentive. And we also know it becomes easy to interact when there's a face to the name. So please, my humble request, please keep the cameras on. Then then also we should have our own book. Yeah, we should have our own Bhagavad Gita book.
Mataji,
Yeah,
I
hold on,
have
hold on,
Telugu book, Mataji.
hold
Telugu
on.
Bhagavad Gita.
Hold on. Let me cover all the instructions and I will give you 2 minutes for the question and answers. So if you have any questions, you can raise your hand digitally. That helps me, and I'll give 2-3 minutes for question and answers. So please have your own personalized copy of Bhagavad Gita. My humble request is have your own copy. Like हमारे स्कूल के बुक्स होते हैं जिसपे हमारा बुक हम लाते हैं, उसके ऊपर हम बुक का नाम अपना नाम लिखते हैं. Okay, so for example, I just Aditya Upadhyay. So Aditya Upadhyay has his own book of Bhagavad Gita. When it writes Aditya Upadhyay, so then he feels, yes, it is my book. It is my Bhagavad Gita book. Yeah. He opens it. You mark the things. Yeah. Because there will be open book test. Yeah. So at the end of few chapters, we will have open book test, not closed book test, wherein you will actually have to write. And it is simple. Yeah. But those tests will help you grasp them faster. Yeah. So please have my humble request. Please, everyone, have your personalized copy of Bhagavad Gita. It is just for some 300 rupees, 350 rupees. Not at all costly. Yeah. So please buy one for yourself. Because if you're doing this course, then you should have everything. Otherwise, your course का कुछ मतलब नहीं है. Yeah. So please have I have shared the link of purchasing the copy of Bhagavad Gita on the link. Please purchase only Bhagavad Gita as it is by A.C. Srila Prabhupada. Yeah. So otherwise, then it will be all across the place. You will not be able to attempt the test. So please have that Bhagavad Gita only. Then along with that, every day, every Saturday, Sunday, along with our regular classes, we have japa sessions which are there in the morning, 8 to 9 on Saturday, Sunday. Wherein, so today and yesterday also there were japa session, but there are many new kids, so that is why I did not put the link on the group, because otherwise you'll get confused कि क्या है करके. So there are japa sessions, so please do attend japa session. There also we cover many shlokas from Srimad Bhagavatam. We cover chanting, so we take chanting sessions. We have story time, we have picture time, and it's a little fun. So please do attend those also. Other thing is there are few kids who are old kids who have been participating in our classes since quite some time. So it should not happen कि अरे ये तो मुझे पता है, I know this, yeah. So I can skip this. So please do not have that attitude कि हाँ ये मैं skip कर सकता हूँ या कर सकती हूँ. Understand that every time when you open the copy of Bhagavad Gita or you open any page, every time the realizations are different, yeah. So the more we'll hear, the more things will get registered in our mind, yeah. So please do not think कि हाँ ये तो chapter मैंने किया है, ये तो मुझे आता है. So my humble request is whether you're old, whether you're new, please sincerely focus on each and every aspect which is discussed in the class. There might be some repetition for the old kids, but doesn't matter. It is good to hear it again. Yeah. And we do keep interactive sessions as far as possible. I try to keep interactive sessions, but sometimes due to lack of time, I sometimes have to rush a little bit. I might not be able to hear everyone, but at the end of the session, I give a lot of time. But during that time, then other kids gets a little distracted. So that is why I keep during the session I keep it little limited. But end of the session, unlimited time for everyone. Yeah. So please do not bother if you have any doubts, if you have any queries. Yeah, one is either you can raise your hand in the class digitally and ask. Otherwise, you can reach out to me anytime. I am happy to answer whatever I can. Yeah. So do not hesitate. You can reach out to me and I'll answer all your points. Yeah. What else was there? I think we covered everything. Yeah. And yeah, also there is this Japan reporting also. So you would have seen कि ग्रुप पे ना बच्चे रिपोर्ट करते हैं कि इतना चैंट किया है, मम्मी डैडी के पैर छुआ कि नहीं छुआ, भगवान को ओबेसेंसेस ऑफर किया कि नहीं. So all those things we encourage you to report it on the group so that we also know if the child is chanting and all. And that helps us. If you chant, it helps. So any which ways you will see that over a period of time. So no worries. Yeah. So yes, somebody had a question. Rachit, you have a question?
माता जी मेरे पास भगवत गीता है.
तो भगवत गीता अपना कॉपी रखो. एज फार एज पॉसिबल दिस इज इंग्लिश क्लास, इंग्लिश और हिंदी क्लास. तो आपका इंग्लिश भगवत गीता होगा तो अच्छा होगा, क्योंकि आप ओपन बुक क्वेश्चंस जो आंसर करोगे वो इंग्लिश में करोगे या हिंदी में करोगे. तो इंग्लिश या हिंदी कॉपी, अगर हिंदी इंग्लिश बिल्कुल समझता नहीं है तो हिंदी कॉपी रखो, लेकिन एज फार एज पॉसिबल इंग्लिश कॉपी रखो. देयर वाज अ क्वेश्चन रेज्ड बाय सम चाइल्ड्स पेरेंट दैट आप क्लास हिंदी में रखो. So my humble, so Hindi में तो will try to speak in Hindi wherever possible, but class generally English में होगा, and it will be a good opportunity for the child to learn English in this session. एक 7-8 session attend कर लेगा, so then he will be comfortable with the English also, because our English is very easy. So the sessions mostly will be in English with few additions in Hindi. Yeah? Yes, Radhika Sanvi, you have a question? Radhika, be at one place now. Okay. Adya, you have a question?
माता जी, I have a Hindi Bhagavad Gita copy. So, if the questions come in English, so I have to answer them in Hindi. So, how will I do it?
The questions will be in English only. So it will be good. See, you all are in English medium, so might as well buy a copy of English Bhagavad Gita. No? What is there? Yeah, so much you spend on our dresses and so much you spend, going out. And one copy of Bhagavad Gita, English Bhagavad Gita, you should have. So the classes are also free, sponsored by ISKCON Vivandiga. Krishna has been so merciful on us. Have a copy of English Bhagavad Gita. Nobody's out there. I'll talk with you. I'll talk with you separately. Okay, don't worry. Yes, Rudra. A little loud, please. I can't hear you.
Ma'am, the exam questions will come from the Bhagavad
Kya?
Madam, can you hear us?
And now I can hear you, ma'am.
Okay, I am just asking this question. All the exam tests will come from the Bhagavad Gita textbook only?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
But
madam.
we will make it very easy. We will also tell you which verse. So for example, I am giving you a question. I will also, in the bracket, I will also mention that this is verse from 2.13. So I'll make it further easy for you. So you need not
Okay, so
search
you
for the
will
entire
revise
chapter.
everything. You will revise everything, right? Because he's a new student for this.
Yes, yes, yes. No,
Okay,
no
ma'am.
problem, ma'am. We'll make it
Okay,
very
Hare Krishna.
easy.
Hare Krishna.
Idea
Hare.
is that they understand and they learn,
Okay.
and they don't get bored. Yeah. So the same philosophy, we are going to make it so interesting in a story form that
Yeah.
every child will look forward to for the classes. That
Correct.
is what is the intent is.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Any other question? Radhika, आपको कुछ पूछना है? नहीं ना? ठीक है, चलो. Now let's move ahead.
Yes, Mataji, I have.
What
I
you
have
have?
this small copy, Mataji.
No, so don't get.
My mother is saying just 2 days she will buy for me the big one.
Perfect. So your problem is also solved. Chalo, good. So now let's get started. Before we start into the sessions, a little introduction about uh, our Guru. So our Bhagavad Gita classes will be based on teachings by His Grace, His Holiness, His Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. He is the founder Acharya of ISKCON. He is the one basically because of whom we are all able to learn Bhagavad Gita in a very easy way. Yeah, so a quick life history about him. So Bhakti Srila Prabhupada, when he was small, when he was a young boy, like you all, he was very much interested in Krishna. He was very much interested in philosophy. So right from his childhood, he had his own deities, and he used to do his own puja and everything. Yeah. So he was staying in Calcutta, and once he saw that Rath Yatra, Jagannath Puri ka Rath Yatra ho raha hai. So he said, why not I also do a Rath Yatra? So then he requested his father that could you please build a nice rath for me. And then his father built a nice rath for him. And if you see in this second picture, all the kids, like all of you, all the kids, they gather together. So someone is playing kartal, someone is playing mridanga, someone is offering aarti, someone is offering bhoga. So all the kids in all the neighborhood, they all got together and they did a wonderful Rath Yatra for Lord Jagannath, organized by Srila Prabhupada and Srila Prabhupada's father when he was very young. So Prabhupada was pious right from beginning of his life. And when Prabhupada was young, his guru, he said that, Bhagavad Gita is applicable to each and every living being, each and every human being on the earth. So it is not that Bhagavad Gita is applicable only to Indians or Indians maybe only to Hindus. No. Bhagavad Gita is equally applicable to Americans, Australians, Africans, Europeans, yeah. So Russians, Bhagavad Gita is applicable to everyone. So then his guru requested him, advised him that you should go and preach this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita to the Western countries. Yeah? So then Prabhupada, taking the order of his guru, he decided that he will go to the Western countries and he will try to preach Bhagavad Gita there. He boarded on the ship, Jaladuta. Yeah, he boarded on the ship and then he started his journey to America. When he started his journey to America, he suffered 2 major heart attacks. Yeah. He felt that, he'll not reach also America. He felt that, he will have to leave his body there. But somehow Krishna, in his dream, he saw Krishna helping him, row the boat and row his boat of his life. And then Krishna protected him and then he reached America. When he reached America, just imagine, हमको हमारे रिलेटिव्स को भी कन्विंस करना डिफिकल्ट होता है कि आप भगवत गीता पढ़ो. नाउ दे आर लाइक कंप्लीटली डिफरेंट कंट्री. दे हैव नॉट इवन हर्ड अबाउट कृष्णा राधा रानी तो पता भी नहीं है. बट देयर he with very lot of determination and lot of enthusiasm, you see everyone there is sitting in the basically this was in the garden, and they are all chanting, they are all doing wonderful kirtan. Yeah, so this was Srila Prabhupada, and Srila Prabhupada established temples in all the nook and corner of the world. So you name the country and ISKCON temple is there. Yeah, so whenever you go on an international trip, you can find out where is the ISKCON center, and you can actually go to the ISKCON center. Yeah. So Srila Prabhupada has established temples across the world, and this Bhagavad Gita, teachings of Bhagavad Gita are being taught across the world, mainly because of mercy of Srila Prabhupada. Yeah. So this was a little background of Srila Prabhupada. So today what are we going to do? We are going to study Bhagavad Gita. So what is Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavad Gita is a conversation. अभी आप बिल्कुल ध्यान से सुनो, एंड में क्विज है. आप ध्यान से सुनोगे तो सब कुछ सब क्विज में आएगा. क्विज सेमी डिफिकल्ट है, ऐसा नहीं कि एकदम इजी और एकदम डिफिकल्ट है. क्विज सेमी डिफिकल्ट है, सो एकदम ध्यान से सुनो. ओके. सो भगवत गीता इज अ कॉन्वर्सेशन बिटवीन कृष्णा एंड अर्जुना. और एक कॉन्वर्सेशन कहाँ हुआ है? किसी बोर्ड रूम में हुआ, किसी कॉन्फ्रेंस रूम में हुआ, या किसी अच्छे से स्कूल में हुआ, या किसी बड़े हॉल में हुआ. या कहाँ हुआ ये कॉन्वर्सेशन? यस ऐश्वर्या.
Mataji, in the battlefield of Kurukshetra.
धर्म क्षेत्र कुरुक्षेत्र. यस यस आद्या.
Mataji, on the battlefield of Kurukshetra.
Absolutely. So Aishwarya who just answered that in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, she's actually sitting and attending this class from Kurukshetra. So Bhagavad Gita is trying to understand, she's trying to learn Bhagavad Gita sitting in Kurukshetra. So big Haribol to Aishwarya, and you can also pray for us on the, in the land of Kurukshetra, that we all will be able to understand the teachings of Bhagavad Gita, whatever Krishna wanted to tell us as it is. Yeah, Alvan, you want to say something?
Excuse
Alvan?
me? Excuse me,
Alvan?
Mataji. Like in what time it took? It was in the Dwapara Yuga, and I have to remember. And also, like, where is also a question that I was trying to ask you? Like, can I raise hand so they can answer question?
There is a place where you can raise your hand.
I don't know, since I don't use Zoom that much actually.
Zoom you don't use. Raise hand kahan hai? Can Shubhashri tell no, where is this raise hand thing?
Mataji, when we click that time, there's one smiley and a plus sign, and there is written reactions. When we click, there is the option.
Mataji, we have the option of reaction.
Yeah. So वहाँ पे होगा, because
you.
I cannot see, since I have joined from laptop and I am the host, I cannot see an option of raise hand. A reactions is there? No reaction, yes.
Yeah,
Recognize hand gestures.
the
Recognize hand gestures. Wow. Huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mataji.
Yes, Anika, you want to say something?
Ma'am, it is.
I am not able to hear you, beta. Yes, by the time Anika is ready. Yes, Alwal? Alwal, you raised your hand. Yeah.
Mataji, the conversation took place in the middle of the battlefield, not in the battlefield. It was in the middle of the battlefield where Pandavas and the Kauravas were there. Krishna and Arjuna were in the middle, not in the back. They were in the battle of Kurukshetra.
On the battlefield, position is in the middle. Yeah, on the battlefield, the position is middle of the battlefield. Absolutely. Yes, yes, Shubhashri.
Mataji, there is one shloka also, Dharma Kshetra Kurukshetra Samaveta Yutsuvah Mamaka Pandavas Chaiva Kima Kurvata Sanjaya.
So the Kurukshetra is called Dharma Kshetra. That we are going to see a little later. Thanks, Shubhashri, for bringing this up. Yeah. So this conversation is between Krishna and Arjuna. Yeah. So now Krishna is answering Arjuna. That also why Krishna is answering and all that. We will see it a little later. Okay. So why are Krishna's who is this Krishna? Yeah, and why should we listen about from Krishna? I mean, ये ऐसे कृष्णा का है क्यों सुनना है? I mean, why does his teaching? So hold on, I'll come to you. So let me answer first, and then I'll give you a chance to answer. Yeah. So Krishna का है क्यों इतना important है? So all that we are going to see today.
Mataji.
Ma'am, he's the supreme God.
Yeah, he's the supreme God. Yes. So how do we prove that he's the supreme God? All those things we are going to see today. Yeah, Aditya, क्या हुआ?
माताजी, आपने क्या बोला अभी क्वेश्चन?
मैंने क्वेश्चन बोला कि कृष्णा ने जो बोला है उसका उतना वेटेज क्यों है ना? कि अगर मैं भी बोल दूं कि मैं भी 10 टीचिंग दे दूं तो मेरा कोई ज्यादा सुनेगा नहीं, लेकिन कृष्णा का देखो अभी 5000 साल पहले बोला है, लेकिन अभी भी सब लोग पढ़ रहे हैं, अभी भी सब लोग फॉलो कर रहे हैं। IIMs उनके मैनेजमेंट के
माताजी।
करिकुलम में भी, के मैनेजमेंट में करिकुलम में भी अभी भगवत गीता ऐड कर दिया है। लीडरशिप लेसन्स, मैनेजमेंट लेसन्स भगवत गीता से सिखा रहे हैं। तो he's not an ordinary person, right? So who is he? That is what we are going to see quickly, okay?
Mataji, Krishna give knowledge because like Krishna give me knowledge because in my next life I can do some nice things. Yeah, I can go to Goluka.
Nice thing, he will take you directly back on that to God. Your next birth will not be there only to study Bhagavad Gita nicely and just follow the teachings of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so hold on about those who raised their hands. First we will discuss the things, yeah, then we'll come to you. Yeah. So who is this? He is Krishna. And Krishna, what is he doing? He is lying in the casual ocean. Yeah, he is Mahavishnu lying in the casual ocean. And what is coming out from his body? From each and every pore of his body, billions and millions of universes are coming out. Yeah. हमको लगता है कि एक यूनिवर्स है, एक ही यूनिवर्स है, हमको जो दिखता है वो एक ही यूनिवर्स है, फिर सैटर्न है, जुपिटर है, एक सन है, एक मून है, बस इतना ही है. बट बिकॉज वी हैव लिमिटेड नॉलेज, we do not know that there are millions and millions of suns and millions of moons and millions of universes. Yeah, we can't even count how many universes are there, you know. So there are हमारा एक पूरा यूनिवर्स, it is like a mustard seed. मस्टर्ड को क्या कहते हैं हिंदी में? मस्टर्ड को क्या कहते हैं? हाँ, सरसों. हाँ, सरसों का सीड होता है ना, उतना. So our entire big universe, if you see in terms of Krishna, it is like a, you know, size of a mustard seed. Yeah. So, and these universes are coming out when he exhales, and when he inhales, all these universes go back into his body. Yeah. And when each universe comes out, you know, all of us, we will take birth in one of other universe depending upon our karma. Yeah. So we will get the body based on what the karma we did, and we will get the life based on what. Yeah.
I have a doubt, Mataji.
I will give you chance to ask questions. Who is that? Sorry.
Sorry, Mataji, I'm still I got unmuted.
Okay. So that is Krishna. Yeah. From whose body millions and millions of universes are coming. So I tell you this nice pastime of Markandeya Rishi. Okay, this Markandeya Rishi was, you know, he was doing a lot of severe penances. He was doing a lot of austerity. He was doing बहुत तपस्या किया, है ना. और बहुत तपस्या करने के बाद मतलब विष्णु जी की तपस्या कर रहे थे. तो विष्णु जी की तपस्या कर रहे थे बहुत सालों तक किया उन्होंने. और उसके बाद, you know, Nar Narayan Rishi, he is again an incarnation of Krishna. He appeared in front of him. And Nar Narayan Rishi asked him, what do you want? Why are you doing so much tapasya? So then Markandeya Rishi said that, you know, I want to see your material illusionary energy. Okay, so आपकी जो material energy है, वो उसका मुझे power देखने का है. वो क्या है मुझे देखने का है. So Nar Narayan Rishi said, Tathastu, so be it, I'll show you. Okay. So Nar Narayan Rishi went to his Badrika ashram. Yeah, Badrinath Kedarnath hai na. So Nar Narayan Rishi went to his Badrika ashram, and then he was just 1 second.
Mataji, which story is this?
Yeah, sorry. So this then Nar Narayan Rishi, hold on. So Nar Narayan Rishi goes to his ashram, and then, you know, Markandeya Rishi is on his way doing something. Suddenly this Markandeya Rishi sees that there are torrents of rains which are coming down, and it is not only raining, it is pouring. It is pouring, and suddenly he sees that the entire universe, the entire place gets flooded with water. And then not only the entire place, the entire entire universe gets flooded with water. And the entire earth, पूरा earth पे पूरा ऐसा पूरा पानी आ गया है. And this Markandeya Rishi is swimming. Yeah. He's swimming for days together. He's swimming. Days together. He's swimming. And then later on, he realizes कि यहाँ पे पूरे अर्थ पे ऐसे एक भी जगह नहीं है जहाँ पे he has a place to some place वहाँ पे he can rest. पूरा अर्थ पानी से भर गया. And years together he's swimming. And then he's just wondering, not eaten anything, he did not drink anything and all. Yeah. And then he was just wondering what to do. Suddenly, he saw a big, huge, he saw an island. He saw land far away. He swam towards that land. Yeah. And then he saw a big banyan tree. He said, oh my God, at least now I saw a big banyan tree and I saw a piece of land. Let me go there. He goes there, he climbs on the banyan tree. He climbs on the banyan tree and there's a on the banyan tree, he looks down and he sees that on this leaf of banyan tree, there's a small little boy, a beautiful boy. There is curly hair and a blue complexion and smiling and putting his, the finger of his toe in his mouth. And he is just, floating on the water. Yeah. And peacefully there. No tension, nothing. Peacefully is floating on the water. He sees that. Yeah. And then, suddenly he sees, and then this boy, he swallows him. Yeah. This boy swallows him. This Markandeya Rishi goes into his stomach. And then in his stomach, he sees that, then he sees the entire universes, all the universes he's seeing, all the 14 planetary systems he's seeing. He's seeing Himalayas, he's seeing Ganga, he's seeing everything, sun and the moon and everything he's seeing in his, in his stomach. And then after he, Krishna gives him this darshan, he's thrown out, he comes out. And then, then Markandeya Rishi, and then he tells, I'm Krishna. Then he says, Gopal. Yeah, and then Markandeya Rishi offers prayers to him. And after Markandeya Rishi offers prayers to him, suddenly everything goes off. Okay, पानी वानी जो भी था सब कुछ चला जाता है. And then Markandeya Rishi again is in his ashram. Yeah, so Krishna has unlimited power. It is very difficult for us to even imagine. Yeah, see that he completely flooded the earth for a moment just to show his illusory energy to Markandeya Rishi. So Krishna's power is immense. Yeah. So that is this pastime. Now, when there was a lot of chaos on the earth, and Mother Earth was very, people used to harass Mother Earth. No one used to pray to Krishna. Everyone was behaving very badly. सब एक दूसरे के साथ झगड़ा करते थे. Everyone was very selfish. Everyone was envious of everyone, each other. किसी को किसी से कुछ लेना देना नहीं है, बस सब अपने सेल्फिश मोटिव के लिए सब एक दूसरे के साथ झगड़ा करते थे, जो अभी भी हम लोग देखते हैं. Mother Earth used to cry a lot, and then Mother Earth, she went to Brahma, because Brahma is the, he basically went to Brahma. Brahma is the of all the demigods. Brahma is the chief. So he goes to Brahma. The Brahma, she goes to Brahma, and then Brahma takes her. Then all the demigods, along with Brahma and along with Mother Earth, assuming a form of a cow, they go to Krishna. They go to Krishna, they go to Vishnu, and then Vishnu said, okay, I'll come in the Yadu dynasty. And all of you, all the demigods, you please appear yourself in the Yadu dynasty as, Gwalas and Gopis. So all those Gwalas and Gopis which are there, they are actually the demigods. Okay, they are all close associates of Krishna. Okay, so this Krishna, he takes, he appears as the son of Vasudeva and Devaki, a big, huge, 400 Krishna, 400 Vishnu. He comes. So Krishna and Vishnu are same. Okay, so Vishnu is expansion of Krishna. So he comes and then he assumes the form of a small little boy. Yeah. So many a times this small little boy Krishna is misunderstood to be an ordinary boy. Yeah. But this ordinary boy who is misunderstood as an ordinary boy, this boy, he performs so many leelas when he during his pastime as Krishna. Yeah, he lifted the Govardhan hill. on a small little pinky finger of left hand. Yeah. Govardhan hill, हम छोटा सा ball भी नहीं रख सकते अपने pinky finger पे. Yeah. So it's Krishna himself lifting the Govardhan hill. Yeah. He crushed the pride of Indra. He crushed the pride of Indra. That Indra thought he is supreme. Yeah, he is the king of all the gods. Yeah. So Krishna crushed the pride of Indra, and then Indra,
Mataji.
and then Indra. Hold on, Swara. I'll come to you later. Huh? So then
Mataji,
Indra eventually.
there was also demigods had been gopis. How did he come in the Govardhan scene then?
Swara, I'll come to that question. Okay. So he crushed the pride of Indra, and then Indra actually begged for forgiveness from Krishna. Yeah. Then again, in this pastime, you see that, Krishna shows in her mouth. So I'm not covering this pastime, but Krishna shows in her mother's mouth the entire universe, yeah, all planetary systems, entire universe. He showed to his mother. Yeah. In this Brahma Vimohan Leela, when Brahma wanted to do a trick, he thought that this is an ordinary boy. So he wanted to do a trick with Krishna and stole all the cowherd boys and calves. Krishna expanded himself at every cowherd boy and calf. And then he taught a lesson to Brahma that, please don't mess up with me. Yeah. And then he showed Brahma that, each cowherd boy and each calf was Krishna himself. Yeah. So this is Brahma Vimohan Leela. And then Brahma begs for forgiveness from Krishna. Yeah. So Brahma also serves Krishna. Indra serves Krishna. Vayudev serves Krishna. The sun god serves Krishna. Yeah. So everyone, all the demigods, they serve Krishna. Yes, Satya, what happened?
Mataji,
Yeah.
in this Leela, also Brahma was also as Gopa. So how could
In this Leela, Brahma was not Gopa. Brahma was sitting up. He stole all the cows.
so when you told in starting that all of his associates become Gopas and Gopis and came down, so Brahma didn't came.
So what happens is actually they also expand. So ऐसा नहीं है कि they will leave their post and come. कि ब्रह्मा जी अपना पोस्ट छोड़ के आएंगे, शिवा अपना पोस्ट छोड़ के आ जाएंगे, इंद्र अपना पोस्ट छोड़ के आ जाएंगे. They maintain their post, expand, and they also participate in the pastime.
Mataji.
Yes, Swara, you also had a question. 1 second.
Yes.
Swara, yeah. Yes, sorry. Who is the other one who has a question? You can unmute and speak. Yes, Chaitanya, you have a question? Who is speaking?
Anika.
Anika, be a little loud. I can't hear you, beta.
Mataji.
1 second, Swara. 1 second. Yes, Anika.
Mataji, Brahma creator है ना?
Brahma created?
है ना? कैसे विष्णु क्रिएटर होगा?
मुझे क्वेश्चन ही नहीं समझ में आ रहा है. ब्रह्मा
क्रिएटर है ना?
ब्रह्मा क्रिएटर है. Yes, yes. So Brahma creator है, but Brahma. So all the universes are coming out of Vishnu, but Brahma then eventually, जैसे आर्किटेक्ट होता है ना, आर्किटेक्ट तो विश्वकर्मा है, लेकिन पूरे यूनिवर्स में क्या कहते हैं, पूरे यूनिवर्स के अंदर जो भी क्रिएशन होता है वो ब्रह्मा करता है विद द गाइडेंस ऑफ विष्णु. यूनिवर्स के अंदर का क्रिएशन ब्रह्मा मैनेज करता है, यूनिवर्सेस का क्रिएशन विष्णु मैनेज करता है, और ब्रह्मा जी भी मैनेज करते हैं, क्रिएशन मैनेज करते हैं अंडर गाइडेंस ऑफ विष्णु. यू सी ब्रह्मा जी कहाँ निकलते हैं? ब्रह्मा जी विष्णु के नेवल से निकलते हैं. आपने देखा है वो लोटस? विष्णु जी विष्णु जी जैसे कैजुअल ओशन पे सोते हैं और उनके नेवल से कैसे लोटस फ्लावर निकलता है, और लोटस में कौन रहता है? ब्रह्मा जी रहते हैं. सो ब्रह्मा क्रिएट्स विद इन द यूनिवर्स, creation is managed by Brahma. Yeah. Yes. Who else has a question? Yes, Swara.
Mataji, you said all the demigods were in the form of gopis. So
Gopis and Gopas.
Gopis and Gopas, all the demigods. But then in the Goa in a few pastimes of Krishna, Brahma and Indra also came. So
Hmm.
gopis were
Like,
also there.
so like I said, right? So they don't leave their post. So Indra is a post, Brahma is a post. Yeah.
But
So
Mataji,
all
they had
this,
come for they had come to
so
be
they expand,
gopas and gopis.
yeah, they expand and then they come. And also what happens is, okay, now I think I understand your question. Also what happens is Krishna performs all these pastimes to teach us. So जैसे हम लोग एक नाटक करते हैं ना, नाटक, या सो एक नाटक में कैसे हम लोग कुछ करके दिखाते हैं, वैसे all these demigods they participate in Krishna's pastimes to teach us a lesson. So from this
But
what do we
Mataji,
learn?
in one in a few in that Govardhan one, gopis were also there and Indra had also come. How come there
I
can how
understand your
they not
question.
leave their post?
I understand. No. See, Indra is any which is managing his post there, but at the same time he's expanding and he's participating in his pastime also. So Indra, तो वो नाटक करते हैं ना, नाटक in which everyone has been given a role and everyone has been told.
Mataji, I have one more question. Indra also was in form
You
of
are
one
not
gopa.
listening to this. Swara, I will explain
Mataji, वो वाला
this.
question समझ
Swara,
में
hold on. Swara, I will explain this to you in the end. But the long story short to your question is that everyone participates in the pastime. They do not leave their pose, they expand and they participate in the pastime. At the same time, what happens is that they are all doing a play. Everyone is participating to teach us some lesson. So in this, what happens, it is also shown that, Brahma, so Krishna is superior to Brahma. So the post of Brahma is lower than that of Krishna. Here also in Indra, it is taught that Indra is serving Krishna. So everyone has been given a job. So Indra's job is what is king of the gods. But at the same time, he is
Mataji,
lower
at
than
the
Krishna.
same time they were with Krishna doing his pastimes.
Yeah.
Mataji, I have one more question. If Indra,
Mataji, is Prabhupada Indian?
We will move ahead. I will take the questions. Otherwise,
Mataji,
Ah,
Mataji, if Indra and Brahma already invited Brahma thing, he already participated and he knew that Krishna called him for his pastime.
Krishna puts them into illusion. Like hold on. Like Arjuna also. Arjuna was a devotee. Arjuna knew everything. Arjuna knew that Krishna is Supreme Person of Godhead. But Krishna put Arjuna into illusion so that Arjuna can ask all these questions and so that all the answers to the doubts and other sufferings can be answered via questioning or by with Arjuna's questions, Krishna answering those questions. So Krishna puts them into illusion. So Krishna puts Brahma also under illusion. Yeah.
Mataji,
Yes, 1 second, I'll come to others. Yeah, so we will have to.
Mataji,
Yes,
you told that gopis and gopas are God, ma'am.
yes.
But they also have powers. Why don't they use, ma'am?
No, they don't want to use their powers because they want to serve Krishna. See, gopis and gopas are enjoying so much in Vrindavan. They're having so much fun time in Vrindavan. You'll see those videos little later. Yeah. So, do you think when they are here in this, all the gopis and gopas are suffering? No, they're having a fun time being with Krishna. Everyone in the Golok Vrindavan, they just want to serve Krishna. They just want to have each and every moment with Krishna. So they are not suffering. They did not want to show their power. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Mataji, you mean that Kunti Maharani was not illusionated by the Krishna because she already knew that Krishna is the Godhead.
Yeah. The Krishna, everyone knew, but sometimes they're put into illusion. Yeah. Arjuna was put into illusion. Yeah. And the others also, they were put into illusion so that Krishna can perform all these pastimes. And why does Krishna perform all these pastimes? To teach us. Why does Krishna perform all these pastimes? So that we develop loving relationship with Krishna. Krishna is not like a and क्या कहते हैं उसको सर्कस का रहता है ना वो
Mataji, Yashoda God है क्या?
yes, she is the close associate of Krishna.
Mataji,
Yes, Chaitanya, you had a question?
Yes,
So,
Mataji. Actually, I wanted to.
Prabhupada Swamiji from Bharat, India only?
Yeah, it's from Calcutta.
Okay, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Actually, I wanted to ask that, like in the previous slide, it was written that Bhishma like proved that Krishna is is a form of original Vishnu.
Yeah,
But actually,
he is the
earlier,
origin. He is the origin of all the Vishnus. So Krishna is the
yes,
origin of all
actually,
the Vishnus.
only that I wanted to ask because you told that because it's like that Vishnu is an expansion of Krishna. So how can Krishna
Oh,
be an original?
okay. So Krishna is origin of all the Vishnus. So उसमें problem नहीं. I didn't understand your question.
No, Mataji. Actually, I'm saying that in the previous slide it was written Krishna is original Vishnu, which
So
meant
Krishna is origin
that.
Vishnu. That means origin is Krishna only. And then from him Vishnu expands. Acha, if you let me put it other way around, what you want to say is that it is Krishna and then all the Vishnus are expansion of Krishna. Does that answer your question?
Okay,
Yeah.
Mataji,
Maybe
understood.
if you want, we can reword that line. If it is confusing, we can reword it.
so like
Okay, Mataji,
Chaitanya
understood.
Mahaprabhu has Chaitanya
Yes.
Mahaprabhu has the mixed personality of Radharani and Krishna, but Krishna has the only personality of Supreme Godhead Vishnu. Is that like
Acha, yes, Adya, you have to say something?
Yes, Mataji. Mataji said before you told that the expansion is when
Oh
Krishna.
my God, if you want to go to technicals, हम लोग आगे नहीं बढ़ पाएंगे. So don't go into those technicals. Yeah.
Krishna
So
expands as Vishnu and Vishnu expands as Karnodakshi Vishnu, and from him the universes come.
yes.
And so the Vishnu who is giving Karnodakshi Vishnu and Garbhodakshi Vishnu, they're same or they're different?
Karnodakshi Vishnu expands. As Garbhodakshi Vishnu expands. As Shirodakshi Vishnu.
Because Mataji, both lie in the ocean, so I thought both
No, but
can be seen.
one is in Karna ocean outside the universe. Garbhodakshi Vishnu is within the ocean, within the universe.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, Chaitanya, you have a question?
No, Mataji, it's clear now.
No, Chaitanya Prajapati.
Yeah, follow Mata.
Okay,
Wo-
okay. Sure. So, Rishi Gopal, you have a question?
Yep, ma'am. Like,
Mataji.
so
Swara, one
what I
second,
was
I'll come to
thinking
you.
was that, like, I haven't heard about demigods in Hinduism. Can you explain that?
You want to know about demigods and Hinduism?
Yeah, but I know
Okay.
but I heard about demigods actually from Greek.
Cover that, beta. We will cover that during course of our session. During course of future sessions, we will cover that. If in 3-4 sessions it is not clear, you can let me know. I will answer it again. But just park your question. I will cover demigods and I will cover Hindus also. Okay? Don't worry.
And also, like, can you please speak a little more in English? Since I don't understand that much of Hindi, actually.
I know. So I think at the end of the session, those who don't understand Hindi will start understanding Hindi, and those who don't understand English will start understanding English. So don't worry. Slowly, you will also learn Hindi. Hindi is our national language. Yeah, so you will learn Hindi. Don't worry.
Mataji, I can understand.
I know, that is wonderful. Chalo, so let's move ahead. Yes, Sanskriti, you have a
Mataji.
Mataji. Yeah.
Mataji, what are demigods?
What are demigods? We will cover that. Okay, little later we will cover that. In next sessions we will cover that. So don't worry. So one second. Swara, now I'll give you a chance in the end. Okay. Now, so I know you are so curious to know so many things in one day, but please have a little patience. We will cover all these things in few sessions. Okay. So if you have questions, you can just write it down. Okay. So let us stick to the topic today. Otherwise, हम लोग अपना session ही खत्म नहीं कर पाएंगे. And it is so wonderful. It is so nice to have so curious minds. So I'm really amazed and I'm really very, uh, impressed by all your questions. It is wonderful. You should have questions क्योंकि आपको questions है इसका मतलब आप सोच रहे हो. अगर कोई सोचेगा ही नहीं तो उसको questions आएंगे ही नहीं. So it is amazing that you all have questions and I will try to answer all your questions. So please bear with me. Over a period of time, over next 4 to 5 sessions, all your questions will be answered. Okay. So don't worry. But let us stick to the topic now. Yeah, and let us ask questions. कौन सी? Swara, please wait. So let us stick to the topic and let us ask questions only about the topics. आपके जो भी questions होंगे, मैं सारे answer करूँगी. Trust me, you will have all your doubts solved. Okay? But just bear with me. End of the class, maybe we will have another question answer session. So don't worry at all. Yeah. So let's move ahead. Next 15 minutes we will cover further things. Okay. So Krishna, like I said, he showed Govardhan. So yes, Krishna is supreme. यहाँ पे क्या लिखा है? Krishna is original Vishnu. Yes. Yeah. Here Brahma ji offers prayers to Krishna. Ishwar Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. Yeah. So he's saying you are the original person, Adi Purush. The first person who was there was Krishna. So Krishna. Now, 1 second. I like this one. I will share this with you. For the new kids, it is nice to see it once. Yeah, so entire Krishna's. So Krishna, even though he is an original Vishnu, he is, creator of a loving person. So he's the supreme personality of Godhead and he's a loving person. And this little Krishna, he says, Ekam Shena Sthito Jagat. With a single fragment, I support the entire universe. और ऐसा नहीं है कि कृष्ण यूनिवर्स क्रिएट करते तो थक जाते हैं. अभी मैं बहुत थक गया हूँ, अभी मेरा यूनिवर्स का क्रिएशन हो रहा है, अभी मैं बहुत थक गया हूँ. कृष्ण still that enthusiastic Krishna never ever gets tired. That Krishna has unlimited wealth, all the wealth which is there in this entire universe and all everywhere, it is Krishna's wealth. Yeah, so we say Lakpati, Arapati, Karapati. Krishna is Lakshmipati. Yeah. So someone say that I have billions of rupees, I have billions of rupees, I have trillions of rupees, but Krishna says I am Lakshmipati. Yeah. So he has unlimited wealth. Yeah. So question was, what do we understand from Krishna? Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Yeah. And all the demigods, they serve him. Somebody asked, who are demigods? Demigods are Chandra Dev, Surya Dev, Vayu Dev, Indra Dev, Brahma. Yeah.
All the devtas.
Yeah. Ganesha. They are all demigods. And all these demigods, they serve Krishna. Now, what is the position of demigods? How do they serve Krishna? Why do we say that Krishna is above all these demigods? Yeah, why do we say Shiva is also, Krishna is above Shiva? All those things we are going to study in this 6 months course. Yeah, I will cover everything in detail to your satisfaction. Yeah, ऐसे नहीं कि I will just tell you something. Maybe in class I might have limited time to explain you, but after the class, till such time you get satisfied, I will explain you. I'll try to give you the answers to your questions. Yeah. In Bible, Jesus says, "I am God." In Quran, Muhammad Prophet says, "I am messenger of God." But in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, "I am God." Yeah. So no one says, "I am God." Only Krishna says, "I am God." Now is Krishna narcissist? कि मैं भगवान हूँ? Is Krishna proud by saying मैं भगवान हूँ? No.
No.
Arjuna is asking Krishna कि भगवान कौन है? And Krishna is answering, I am Bhagwan. Yeah. So if someone says, I don't know, if you say for example, okay, someone is working in the Silicon Valley, okay, and if you are asking that person, you just happen to meet him, yeah, on the airport, you just happen to meet that person, and you ask that, you're just sitting and chatting. Where do you stay, sir? So he says, I stay in US. Acha, in US. Where do you stay, sir, in US? So yeah, where do you work in US? So he said, I work in Silicon Valley. Acha, you work in Silicon Valley. And what did you study? So he said, I'm an IITian. Oh, you are an IITian. And yeah, I work in Silicon Valley. And then what do you work in Silicon? What is your post? So he says, yeah, I am, say, whatever, a senior level manager there, and I am handling these regions and all. So does that mean that person is saying कि देखो कितना प्राउड है, कहता है मैं आईआईटी से हूँ और कितना प्राउड है, कहता है मैं सिलिकॉन वैली में हूँ. तो वो बंदा बोलेगा कि अरे आपने मुझे पूछा करके मैंने बोला, right? So Krishna is not narcissist saying that I am God. Krishna is saying, you ask me who is God, I'm telling you I am God. Yeah. So Krishna is not proud. Krishna is a very loving father. Yeah. So in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Bhagwan, it is mentioned, Bhagwan Vacha, yeah. So Bhagwan Vacha is Krishna himself. Yeah. So what should be our mood while studying Bhagavad Gita? Again, a very nice pastime of Chaitanya. Yeah? So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he went to South India, he met a Brahmin. Yeah, so वहां पे ना वो टेम्पल में ना सारे ब्राह्मण बहुत अच्छे से सारे श्लोका बोलते थे, एकदम अच्छे से, एकदम क्लियर प्रोनाउंसिएशन, और है ना ऐसे फटाफट 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 श्लोका बोलते थे. और एक जो ब्राह्मण था उसको अच्छे से श्लोका बोलने नहीं आता था, थोड़ा टूटा फूटा श्लोका बोलता था, लेकिन रोज भगवत गीता पढ़ता था, रोज. हाँ. और फिर एक दिन चैतन्य महाप्रभु चैतन्य महाप्रभु उसको रोज देखते थे और देखते थे कि ये इसकी आंखों में से आंसू आ रहा है ना, tears are flowing from his eyes. So you were just wondering, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was wondering that, this person is not able to read the shlokas nicely, but, tears are flowing from his eyes. Kya ho gaya isko? Why is he crying so much? Then he meets that person and he asks him, why are you crying? So he said, then he says, that, when I look at this Bhagavad Gita, I look at this picture. I look at this picture wherein, Krishna has become a charioteer. वो उसका Krishna is who? Krishna is also called Partha Sarthi. Who is Partha? Partha is Arjun, and Sarthi is driver उसके बन गए. Yeah. तो कृष्णा अर्जुन के ड्राइवर बन गए. तो ऐसे तो इतने सुप्रीम पर्सनैलिटी ऑफ गॉड हेड हमने देखा, विष्णु जी हमने देखा, universes are coming out of his body, he's maintaining all this universes, everything. Such a big person becoming driver of Arjuna. So then that means he has no pride, he has so much love for Arjuna. That is why tears are flowing from his eyes. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, yes, you are the person who will be able to understand Bhagavad Gita very nicely because you have faith in Krishna. Yeah, you have understood Krishna well. So for us, what should be there? We should have love for Krishna. देखो आप सोचोगे कि हाँ मम्मी ने बिठा दिया है भगवत गीता पढ़ने के लिए, ठीक है पढ़ो, ये लर्न करो और हो गया, पता नहीं अभी, या फिर कोई ऐसे भी कह सकता है कि हाँ चलो देखते हैं भगवत गीता में क्या है, बाइबल में भी देखते हैं क्या है, देखते हैं कौन सा अच्छा है. आप इस मूड से बैठोगे तो कभी भी भगवत गीता समझ नहीं पाओगे, क्योंकि भगवत गीता समझने के लिए यू नीड लव. You will understand Bhagavad Gita only if you have love for Krishna. If there is no love for Krishna, if there is no devotion for Krishna, and if there is no faith in Krishna, then this class is not for those. Yeah. So अगर आप भगवान से प्यार करते हो तो ही आपको भगवत गीता समझेगी, नहीं तो आप बस सीखोगे लेकिन समझ नहीं पाओगे. आप समझ रहे हो, आप सीखोगे लेकिन you will learn but you will not be able to understand it. Yeah? So very important that we should use this Krishna. Yeah. So this Krishna, from whom millions and millions of universes are coming, this Krishna in his pastime, he shows that he is not dry person. He is not कि क्योंकि मेरा तुम लोगों से कोई लेना देना है नहीं. No, he showed that he is such
Always been the most
person.
wondrous child in Vrindavan.
Oh, Krishna, how could I have ever doubted that you are truly the most magnificent child in the universe?
This is real Krishna.
Always been.
Who loves all of us, who is a person like us, but he is not an ordinary person like us. What the measure of Gopas and Gopis?
Oh, listen to the sweet notes of Krishna's flute. I can't keep myself from dancing. Come on, Lalita. Come on, Vishaka.
So this is our sweet Krishna. Yeah. So Krishna is this, but so he is this only for a purpose. But originally Krishna is this. Yeah. And if you love Krishna in this mood, then you will be able to understand Bhagavad Gita. Otherwise, there is no understanding of Bhagavad Gita. Yeah. So that is what Krishna is. So Krishna claimed, not only claimed his God, but also he showed his Bhakta Vatsal. Okay. After this, let me see how much time we have. Last 10 minutes, huh? So please bear with me. We have a quiz also in the end. So Krishna has, so we have, हमारे पास किसी के पास थोड़ा सा, someone is still beautiful, someone has a lot of wealth, someone has a lot of intelligence. So he has a lot of intelligence but no beauty. He had a lot of strength but no beauty and wealth. Yeah, so Gandhiji had a lot of fame but other things, say strength, beauty, wealth was not there. Renunciation, just giving up everything. But Krishna has everything. Krishna is Lakshmipati. Yeah? Krishna has so much strength. He could, lift the Govardhan hill. He has all the knowledge. He is the compiler of the Vedas. He is the giver of the knowledge through Bhagavad Gita. He is beautiful. He is a complete beauty. Thoda bhi beauty.
Mataji, meaning of fame?
Fame is famous. He is famous amongst not only India. He is famous in the entire material and spiritual planets. Yeah. Renunciation. Yeah. Krishna says, I am into everything, but I am not into anything. Renunciation, I will explain you later. So Krishna has
Mataji,
all 6 opulences. Yeah. I'll come to you
Mataji,
later.
what is renunciation?
Renunciation matlab, renunciation matlab, I'll explain you with a nice example, okay? So say there is a lady. There's a lady who is working with a family and taking care of the children. Yeah. Now she's working like an ayah. Yeah. So she takes very nice, good care of the children. But at the same time, she knows that these are not my children. Yeah. So, but she will take care of the children as a mother. So that detachment, which is there with the knowledge, but that is not applicable for Krishna. Maybe this example will not be applicable for Krishna, but at the same time, renunciation means for us it is that. Yeah, that we know that, this is that I have to do my duty, but at the same time, for us, everything is temporary. That I will come to you. I'll explain you a little later. At this point in time, इतना घाई नहीं समझेगा नहीं. तो time limited है. I'll explain you a little later.
Mataji, how does it attach? How does it relate with Krishna? But
I'll explain you that later. Okay, so hold on. इतना 1 minute में मैं बता नहीं पाऊँ. So I will explain it to you. You can write this question in your book. Yeah, all the questions that you have, you can write it in your book. I will explain it to you. Yeah. So Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. All the demigods we saw, Indra, Brahma, they are all reporting into Krishna. Krishna possesses all the 6 opulences. हमने ये सब देखा. Yeah, wealth, strength, beauty, knowledge, fame, renunciation, all these 6 opulences Krishna has in full. Yeah. Then Krishna's births and activities are transcendental. He doesn't die like us. He doesn't become old like us. Krishna is ever youthful. He's always 16 years old. He will not become old. Beard hai सफेद, बाल सफेद हो गए, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता कृष्णा का. Okay, so he has a spiritual body. We have a material body. जो कुछ दिनों के बाद बाल सफेद हो जाएंगे, चेहरे पे wrinkles आएंगे. कृष्णा का ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. Krishna is source of all the incarnations. He's a seed-giving father. Yeah, so he's seed-giving father means Krishna says, Aham bija pradapita. That means he is seed-giving father even for the Americans. He is the father of the Americans. He is the father of Australians. He is the father of Europeans. He is father of Africans. Everyone. Asians. He is the father of a mosquito. He is the father of all the living beings. He is father of trees. He is father of all the insects. He is father of everything. So Krishna is a seed-giving father of all the living entities. Yeah. Yeah. And teachings of Krishna can be understood only by devotional service. So this should be our mood to understand Bhagavad Gita. So if our mood is that we develop a relationship with Krishna by chanting every day, then we will be able to understand Bhagavad Gita. Now, what is the purpose of? Oh, okay, this is also a nice story which I would like to tell you. Yeah. So please bear with me. Few stories I want to tell you. Okay. So I know the clock is running, but you will relish. So Bhagavad Gita is the essence of all the Vedas. So once what happened is there was this Bharadvaj Rishi. Okay, this Bharadvaj Rishi, he wanted to study all the Vedas. Yeah. So he was, so he got one lifetime. Yeah, he started कि मुझे पढ़ने दो सारे वेदास वगैरह. फिर उसको समझ में आ गया एंड ऑफ द लाइफ में तो 100 साल तो बहुत कम पढ़ने वाले हैं. सो ही डजंट सीवियर पेनेंस, बहुत ऑस्टेरिटी करते हैं, तपस्या करते हैं. And then Indra becomes happy on him. And then Indra tells him, he requests Indra, please give me one lifetime. Please, one more lifetime, I want to study Vedas. ऐसा इंदिरा से वो एक बार मांगते फिर भी उनका खत्म नहीं होता, वापस दूसरी बार लाइफ टाइम मांगते फिर भी खत्म नहीं होता, ऐसे 5 बार वो इंदिरा से he requests for lifetimes. So then Indra says, at the end of 5th lifetime, he says, Indra उनको बोलता है, my dear Bharadvaj Rishi, let me tell you one thing. Yeah, he just chants a mantra and he makes big, huge mountains. Each mountain is representing one Veda. Yeah, and then he picks up, a fistful of sand from each of these mountains. And now Bharadvaj Rishi thinks, देखो मैंने इतना knowledge gain किया. But Indra tells, you know what? मेरे मुट्ठी में जितनी मिट्टी है ना, you have gained only this much knowledge. You have not gained that knowledge. That entire thing is still pending, and even if you spend lifetimes after lifetimes, still you will not be able to understand. The essence of everything is that you should understand Krishna as the supreme personality of Godhead. Yeah, and just follow his instructions. So there is no need to study Vedas. Everything that Krishna wants to say, everything is there in that small little book, Bhagavad Gita. Yeah. So Bhagavad Gita is the essence of all the Vedas. Everything that we should know is covered in Bhagavad Gita. So it's a very powerful literature. Yeah. Now, why should we study Bhagavad Gita? What is the purpose? Yes, so everything should have a purpose, right? आप जस्ट इमेजिन करो बॉयज लोग जो फुटबॉल मैच खेलते हैं, गर्ल्स भी फुटबॉल मैच खेलते हैं. जस्ट इमेजिन करो कि आपको बोला है कि फील्ड पे जाके फुटबॉल मैच खेलो, लेकिन गोल पोस्ट ही नहीं रखा. गोल पोस्ट ही नहीं, फुटबॉल मैच खेलने में मजा आएगा, है ना? गोल पोस्ट ही नहीं तो पता ही नहीं है इसका गोल क्या है, मैं भगवद गीता पढ़ू क्यों, क्या मजा है. और जस्ट इमेजिन you are in a plane, okay? You are flying in a plane, 30,000 feet high, and then the pilot makes an announcement. My dear passengers, I'm very happy to announce that we are at 30,000 feet high. Yeah. And we are proceeding. Yeah, we are in the air 30,000 feet high. But only problem is we do not know where we are going. क्या लगेगा आपको? अरे इतना 30,000 feet high, पता ही नहीं कहाँ जा रहे हैं. So we should know that why we are studying Bhagavad Gita. And the purpose of studying Bhagavad Gita should be known. It should not be a blind thing. So to explain this further, there are many questions that comes to our mind. Yeah, why someone is very rich, born in a rich family, born with a silver spoon, golden spoon. Yeah, but someone has, someone is poor. Someone is very beautiful. Someone is not so beautiful. Someone is very healthy, but someone has, not very healthy. Many times they fall sick, not very strong. Someone has a wonderful, lovely family, but some has come as orphans. So why is this distinction? Yeah. Why such distinction? Why is someone born, say, in an Ambani family, and why someone is born on the road? Why? Yeah. Why someone owns a car and why someone's so many years pass, but still why someone is not able to get a car? So, there was this Siddhartha, yeah, Gautam Buddha. Gautam Buddha, he was a son of a king, yeah, born in North India. Yeah, and then he had always, he was very protected, and he never was exposed outside. His father never wanted to let him see outside world because he knew outside world had a lot of sufferings. One day, when he became a little young, somehow he slipped out of the palace, and with a servant, he just slipped out of the palace and he disguised himself. Yeah. And then when he went out, he saw that one man is so old and is coughing, 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 and he's on his deathbed. And all people are sitting around him and crying. He said, why? What happened to this old man? What happened to this man? So then his servant explained him that this man is old and he can die any time. He felt so bad. Then little further, he saw that a diseased man in such a pain, a lot of pain. He said, what happened to this man? So he said, no, this is diseases. There are diseases, so many diseases are there, and so many people are suffering with diseases. It feels very bad, it is his heart, it pains his heart. Then he goes further. Then he sees a dead body, people carrying dead body, and the relatives crying behind. He says, "Oh, kya ho gaya hai? This person has died." His relatives are crying because now he's gone forever. So then why such suffering? Yeah. So all these sufferings are real problems, understanding the real problems of our life and how do we overcome those problems maturely and how do we come out of this entire cycle that, we will not land ourselves in this problem. All these things are covered in Bhagavad Gita. Yeah. Now we as humans, we have brains. Animals have brains, but they have limited brains. So for example, you see this donkey, he went into a, 1 second. Sorry. So this donkey, every day he used to go and go into a farm and he used to eat carrots and every day he used to be bitten by the farmer. Yeah. So this donkey has limited brains. You should understand that every day he is being bitten by this farmer. But we as humans have intelligence. We have to use our intelligence. That that everyone is suffering around. Yeah. So we should know that do you still want to get into the suffering, or there is some solution to come out of this suffering. Yeah. Now you as children are very protected. We are so very nicely protected by our parents. Is that by a chance? No. It is because of Krishna's mercy. We are very much protected. But yes, after a point in time, we'll have to fly with our own wings. We will have to go out in this material world and we will have to manage our own things. So this Bhagavad Gita prepares all of us to manage our things in a very matured way. Yeah. So this is the purpose of Bhagavad Gita. So we should know why we are studying Bhagavad Gita. Yeah. But then this is law of karma. This I'll cover a little later. So is Krishna strict father? Yeah. So we know that Krishna, Aham Bija Pradapita. Krishna is Krishna strict? No. So you see in this picture, in the first picture, Krishna is holding the chappals, the sandals of his father, Nanda Maharaj, and is bringing the sandals. So Krishna, supreme personality of Godhead, yeah, who is the controller of all the material and spiritual worlds. He is holding the sandals of his father. Here, Krishna is washing the feet of Sudama. Yeah, because he knows Sudama is my best devotee, is my best friend. He doesn't mind the washing feet of Sudama. He doesn't say, "Main to Bhagwan hu, main kyun do?" No, he doesn't say that. Yeah. Here, Durvasa Muni. Yeah, he is Ambrish Maharaj. Durvasa Muni insulted Ambrish Maharaj. Krishna felt very bad. Immediately he sent Sudarshan Chakra to protect Ambrish Maharaj. And you see Durvasa Muni is catching the feet of Ambrish Maharaj because Krishna doesn't like his devotees being insulted, or Krishna doesn't like his devotees, landing in problem. Yeah. Here, Krishna holding this, chariot wheel for the satisfaction of Bhishma. Krishna had taken a vow that I will not hold any weapon in my hand. But why does Krishna does all this? Just to satisfy the desire of his devotee Bhishma. Yeah. So Krishna says, yeah, go ahead with my promise. Doesn't matter. My devotee wants something, I will do it for my devotee. And to become a devotee, we should chant the name of Krishna regularly. Yeah. We should, we need to develop love for Krishna. Then we will, become a devotee of Krishna. Draupadi, when Draupadi was in trouble, immediately Krishna, unlimited cloth Krishna provided to Draupadi. Yeah. Draupadi just called, she just surrendered to Krishna. Krishna, please help me. And Krishna was there. The 16,100 princes, yeah, they were captured by that by the king, by the demonic king. Krishna accepted all of them. Krishna didn't say, "Nee, nee, do whatever you want to do." No. And it was not Krishna's desire, it was a desire of all those princes, because they knew that they will not get accepted in the society. Yeah. So then they prayed to Krishna, if you can accept us. And Krishna expanded himself by 16,108 and accepted everyone as queen and gave respect to each and every princess which was there. Yeah. This is Prahlad Maharaj and Narsimha. Narsimha came. Why Narsimha came? He came for Prahlad Maharaj. Yeah. So just to save his devotee Prahlad Maharaj, Narsimha Bhagwan came. Krishna accepting a role of a driver, a charioteer. Why? For the sake of Arjuna, for the sake of Pandavas, wanted Pandavas to win. Yeah. So Krishna is not partial. Krishna gets sold off to his devotees. Now Krishna loves us. Understand this. This should go into our brain. Krishna loves us. And Krishna will always protect us. With that mood only we'll be able to learn Bhagavad Gita. Yeah. So this point will come in our mind. Will Krishna come and save me in case of in need? Krishna sach mein aayenge kya? I'll give a very nice simple example. Yeah. See, if you behave maturely, if this cow, if she behaves maturely, she is given freedom. But the cow who is notorious, बहुत मस्ती करते, बहुत notorious है, she is tied up. Yeah, उसको बांधा जाता है. लेकिन अगर हम लोग maturely behave करेंगे, तो हमको लीवे दिया जाता है, right? So similarly, when we perform sins, we have to bear it reactions. But when we are performing sins, अभी हमको punishment मिलता है. Punishment हमको इसके लिए नहीं मिलता क्योंकि कृष्ण हमारे दुश्मन हो जाते हैं. हमको punishment इसके लिए मिलता है क्योंकि हम उससे कुछ सुधरे, है ना. हमारे मम्मी डैडी भी हमको punishment क्यों देते हैं कि हम उससे कुछ सीखे. ऐसे नहीं कि मम्मी डैडी से अच्छा तूने क्या, ये ले मैं तेरे को मारता हूँ 2-4 तो मेरा हाथ साफ हो जाएगा, इसके लिए नहीं मारते, राइट. कि हम उससे कुछ सीखे. So similarly, Krishna also, if you behave maturely, Krishna reciprocates accordingly. But if you behave like a notorious person, we get tied up. So this should go into our brains. Yeah. Then few last things, last 2-3 minutes. Yeah, this Bhagavad Gita deals with Ishwar. Ishwar is God. Yeah, it deals with Ishwar. It deals with Jiva. Jiva is all of us. Yeah, all the living entities is Jiva. Prakriti, the material nature. Kal, time. Yeah, we have come with a clock. Our clock is ticking, tick, 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 tick. Every day we are closer towards, end of our life. So, but in spiritual world, there is no concept of time. Unlimited time. But in the material world, I will tell you what is material world, spiritual world. But there is limitations of time. And then there is karma. जैसे कर्म करेंगे वैसे we will have this. Yeah. Then Krishna has a magical book which provides solution to all the problems. We saw this, that Krishna says, Arjuna, why did Krishna give knowledge to Arjuna? Because he is his devotee and his best friend. Yeah. So I will cover this a little later because it's already 5:26. So, few things. Bhagavad Gita has 18 chapters. It has 700 verses. It is not a Hindu scripture. It is available. It is applicable to each and every person in this universe. And it is a manual for life. And so this, yes, and this, since this question is there in the quiz, might as well I tell you that this Bhagavad Gita, what does Bhagavad Gita mean? Bhagavad Gita means Song of God. Yeah, so Bhagavad Gita means Song of God. It happened on the Battle of Kurukshetra, and then it was like in middle of Kurukshetra, like who just mentioned, I forget his name, but it was in the middle of battlefield of Kurukshetra. Bhagavad Gita means divine Song of God. And what else? Yes, So who could hear Bhagavad Gita? Only two people could hear Bhagavad Gita. It was Sanjaya and Arjuna. Sanjaya was given divine vision by Vyasadev. So उसके सामने जैसे टीवी होता है, उसके सामने टीवी जैसे पूरा भगवद गीता उसने देखा और पूरा भगवद गीता सीखा सुना. So only two people heard Bhagavad Gita, that was Sanjaya and Arjuna. Yeah. So now we come to the end of the session, but before we end the session, we will have a quiz. Okay. So I'm sharing the link of quiz with you, and anyone who has questions, I am happy to answer all the questions now. Okay, let me share.
Mataji,
Yes.
who is Sanjaya?
Oh, Sanjay is a charioteer of Dhritarashtra. I'll come to that, one second. Let me share the link of quiz. So Dhritarashtra का जो charioteer, तो क्या हो गया? I'll tell you. So क्या हो गया कि धृतराष्ट्र का तो आगे नहीं था, तो उनको तो देखना था कि व्यासदेव ने बोला कि तुमको यहाँ दिखता नहीं है, तुम बैटलफील्ड पे जा नहीं सकते. So do you want to see whatever is happening on the battlefield? So Dhritarashtra said, no. I don't want to see, because he knew that the war is going to happen on Kurukshetra, which is a dharma kshetra, and it is very difficult for his sons to win the war. So he knew that his sons are going to lose the war. So he said, no, don't give me this vision. Give me the vision to my charioteer Sanjaya, and Sanjaya will be able to see it. So Sanjaya was the charioteer. He was very close person to Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra was father of Duryodhan. So all those things I will explain you a little later in the next session. Okay. So this was introduction to Bhagavad Gita, because you should know who Krishna is. Yeah. Unless we know who Krishna is, there is no point in going to Bhagavad Gita. So you should know Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. He is a loving father. He is the creator of the universe, everything. Yeah. So you should know who Krishna is. And then from the next time, we will start with Bhagavad Gita. So let me put the link of quiz on the chat box. It is an easy one. So yeah, so here it is. Someone had just asked a question that, should we buy the copy of Bhagavad Gita or we can see it online? Online में आप underline वगैरह नहीं कर पाओगे, so it will be better if you buy a copy of Bhagavad Gita. जैसे हम लोग बताते हैं स्कूल के बुक्स ऑनलाइन थोड़ी कितना प्रिंट निकालो. Yeah, so if you have a hard copy, you can underline, you can make notes, you can study it nicely. Yeah, so please buy a copy of Bhagavad Gita. So
Mataji,
please, I have shared the link of the quiz on the chat box. Please do attempt that quiz. Okay. The quiz is compulsory. Yes.
Ma'am, Mataji, what is the son of Kaikeyi?
Sorry.
What is the son of Kaikeyi?
Son of Kaikeyi.
Yeah.
Son of Kaikeyi तो भरत महाराज थे. भरत वो तो रामायण में है. हम लोग अभी महाभारत देख रहे हैं ना. मैं उसकी स्टोरी भी बताऊंगी आपको. सो महाभारत की स्टोरी भी हम लोग कवर करेंगे.
Hare Krishna Mataji, link is not opening.
Link is not opening?
Yes, Mataji, you can resend.
I'll resend. कोई भी नहीं ओपन कर पाया क्या लिंक?
Mataji, I have opened the link. I'm solving it.
अच्छा, okay. Okay,
Mataji, can I do the quiz later? I have to go outside.
अच्छा ठीक है. I'll put the link on the group also, okay? So that you can solve it. And with this, we will end our session. Please solve the link. And then from next time onwards, we will start with chapter 1 of Bhagavad Gita. Those who want to ask some questions, they can wait. After this class, I will answer your questions, okay?